Today we're going to be reviewing an imported Chinese tablet. Now, I know that there's some people out there who would be teaching that there really are no good Chinese tablets. I would need to remind them that the high-end tablets that we're accustomed to, like the iPad Air, are made in China. They're not made here in the States. They're sent over there and to the specs of Apple and many of the other high-end manufacturers. They're produced. This particular tablet I ordered specifically for review. I ordered it through DHL. I'm not through DHL. I actually ordered it through Merry Mobiles. That's MERIMOBILES. MerryMobiles.com. The reason I chose them is that they are reliable. I've ordered from them in the past. They follow through, they follow up, and they have a good support network. When I ordered my tablet from Merry Mobiles, I ordered it via DHL. And the reason I chose DHL Express is it provides tracking data. Now, if you're like me, I want to know something's coming. I don't want it to surprise me. I'm not big on surprises of any kind, really. But this gives me some assurance that the tablet that I ordered is en route. And when it arrives, it does need to be signed for so that I make sure that it arrived in good order. The package will look a lot like this if you order it. And let's go ahead and take a look what you get inside. You get a fairly poorly built box. Every one I've ever ordered is taped over and over because of the poor quality of the cardboard. In my business, I'm a shipper. I ship products for internet companies. That's actually what I do for a living. All the boxes I get out of the Orient are of this poor quality. It doesn't mean they can't produce high quality boxes. It's just that they don't generally ship to the end user, the consumer here in the States, in a high quality box. Inside your box, you're going to get a quality control checklist. This is just simply going to say what you ordered. It's not an invoice. It just simply is a checklist so that they can verify that what you ordered is in the box. Inside, and I'll move this up. I'm going to look in the screen to make sure there's a good view for you. That's not too bad. We'll move that back a hair. This particular Chinese tablet is the Teclast T-Pad. Its model number is the X93. This is a 3G tablet, backwards compatible to a 2G. I like this particular tablet. I've been very impressed with it so far. You can see that a lot of it is written in English. A lot of it is written in Chinese. As you turn to the side, you'll see it in Chinese and in English throughout. Everywhere you look, you'll notice that throughout it's going to tell you that it has an Intel processor, okay? Intel inside. This particular Intel processor is the Atom Bay Trail T. Its model is the 3735D, and it runs at 1.83 gigahertz. It's a 64-bit processor, Intel processor. It is a quad-core, and it does do the job. I'll tell you, it's a good processor. Let's open this up. We're going to set that back there and remove some of this. And you may not be able to see me right here, but I've just removed some of the garb. And it comes with a little sleeve. It'll have its nice little cover that protects it. You'll see I did not remove it. I just prepped it so I could take it off. I'm going to set that there. We're going to finish and open up the rest of the box. You can't see that, I'm certain, but it's just a box. Now when you order a Chinese tablet, you're going to get Chinese instructions. That is a drawback. You do need to know something about tablets in order to make your tablet function the way that you want your tablet to function. You have a charger and you have an adapter. This particular cord is a micro USB on one end and a USB on the other. You can convert this to micro USB to micro USB and give you that adapter. Again, here's your charger. We're going to take a quick view around the tablet. You can see it's a sleek looking tablet. There's nothing at all wrong with the way it looks. You have your power on, your volume up and down, and your home button. You know, when you're scrolling around, you want to go back home, you touch your home button. The back of your tablet, you'll see it says Teclast T-Pad. Has the Intel inside. Up on the top we have our camera. We have our SIM port for our phone. We also have our micro SD slot, and we have a micro USB port, and we have a spot for our earphones. Down here you'll see that we have our sound. It is good quality sound. You'll listen to it here in a moment. I'm not big on having the sound pull out the back. However, they did think about it when they put it together. As your hands are holding here, you'll see it does not interfere with the tablet's use. It has a nice aluminum brushed champagne colored back. The plastic wraps around real nicely. Your power button, again, right at the top. We'll push and hold that. We haven't had this dude on in a while. It's going to tell me that there's no SIM card and there's no internet available. I've got to hook all that stuff up. Let me just go to the gallery for a minute. I want you to look at these pictures, okay? We're just going to scroll through a few. Let me just check to make sure you can view that good. I'm going to move that back a hair so you can see it better. And I'm going to scroll through those. I hope you can just appreciate the high definition that provides to us. I'm also going to scoot back to the beginning here, and we're going to go ahead and play that so that you can hear it. I'll just turn it all the way down. There we go. And you'll see my smudges. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to move that a little closer for you so you can appreciate the definition that gives. Now, I'm going to switch it now. I'm going the wrong way. And we're going to go here. And we're going to use their video player. It's going to take just a moment. I'm not trying to waste your time. I do want you to just get a good appreciation of the graphics here. I know there's a little glare on that from my windows in my business here, but
they're wrong. There was darkness.
The graphics are just really good. And the reason that the graphics are really good on this particular tablet has to do with a few things, and we're going to talk a little bit about those things right now. The first thing is that the tablet itself, it's a 9.7-inch screen. It has 2048 by 1536 bits of resolution. This is a high definition tablet. It's beautiful when you look at it. Also, it uses the Intel Smart Video, which reduces background noise and interference, and therefore your quality of image when you're viewing, whether it be a still picture or a video, primarily video, it's very crisp and clear. Your angles on this tablet are really good. When you're coming in at all these angles, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Now let me point out right now, I paid $250, $249.99, and it came with free shipping. For what I got in this tablet, that is a 3G tablet, I got a 1.83 gigahertz quad core with an Intel Atom Bay Trail processor. It comes with 2 gigabytes of DDR3. Comes with 4.2.2 Android operating system. It is only 1/3 of an inch thick and 1.3 pounds. That is extremely comparable to nearly every high-end tablet on the market. Now the camera is a 2 megapixel front facing, 5 megapixel rear with a flash. I don't remember pointing that out, but we do have a little bit of flash in there. Now some of the benefits of this tablet and some of the drawbacks, I'm going to have to hit on both. Some of the benefits is that you're buying a very high-end tablet for very little cost. But it's not going to come with all the things you want on it. In other words, all those apps that you're used to having, those high-end apps, they're just not here. There's a lot that you'll notice. If we go back a screen here, you'll see a lot of apps with Chinese writing. I'm going to bring that up a little closer so you can see that. Those are basically, to a person like me, that's just not useful. I don't know what that says, and maybe there's some out there that are going to watch this who'll know, and it'll be very useful to them, and that's great. But to me, that's not useful. And so as I go through the tablet and I look at what's useful and what's not, I'm just simply going to remove those things that are not useful and retain those things that are. One of the things that you're going to notice is it comes with a built-in memory cleaner. It has a icon for your internet, and you can see we're now connected. It has a clock and a calendar file manager. It has 2 different browsers. It has some programs that are proprietary to the tablet itself. It has your standard settings, which are very nice, including a hotspot, so you can turn on your hotspot and allow this to be a host. That's a really nice feature on tablets, and many tablets do not have that feature. Again, as I say, there's some things you're going to like, and there's going to be some things that you do not. It does have a screen capture right there. You click that and it'll take a screen picture. It's right there at your front. It does have a search feature if you bring that up and click here. However, you're going to need to replace that because you can type in English, but everything else is in Chinese. So those are the things that are going to make things a little more challenging for someone who's maybe on the lower side of technical savvy. However, I think even the least savvy of us can really benefit from using a tablet like this. This one comes standard with 32 gigabytes of storage. It has a slot, a micro SD slot, where we can increase that by another 64 gigabytes. That's really nice. The processor speed is fantastic. It's installed with DDR3, 2 gigabytes of DDR3. The screen resolution, fantastic. The 3G, the Wi-Fi, the Bluetooth has true GPS. It has a GPS. For those who don't know, it's just an assisted GPS. It helps the GPS quickly find itself. Has a gravity sensor. Has a micro USB slot, a micro SD slot, 2G and 2G and 3G service. It does come pre-installed with the App Store and your mail, those sorts of things. One of the other things that this tablet has, which is pretty impressive, it comes with the Intel Smart Dynamic FM technology. Now what that really means in English, it conserves battery life. And so as you play a game, there's a game here, we could click on that and we could just get into that game and play it and enjoy it and have a good old time. But so many of the lower cost tablets they drain your battery really super fast, and that's just not very convenient. And so what that smart dynamic FM technology does is it just conserves the battery life. It allows the processors to get involved in how to utilize the battery. It's a wonderful technology. It's a great addition to this particular tablet. You get respectable performance when you open up a video. It doesn't bog down. It really does. It does everything that your higher end tablets will do. When you look at the tablet, like we did earlier, you know, we can just enjoy our tablet. Everything operates as it's supposed to. It's high-end glass. It's a high-end case. You can see the brushed aluminum backing, that champagne color. You know, the camera is really decent. You know, there are cameras out there that will produce a slightly better image, but you know, overall, this is really not bad at all. Take a moment for it to focus. In my old 51-year-old hands can't seem to hold it steady enough, but it will take a decent picture, and I like that about a tablet. I do like my tablets to take good pictures because I find I use that feature a lot. As far as a game tablet, you won't be disappointed. It does everything it should. The screen's resolution is just fantastic. You'll really like the feel of the screen, the look of the screen at angles. You'll really like that feature of the tablet. It's priced right. I mean, $250 delivered. That's $250 delivered. You just got to know how to order it. That's the key with anything. When I went on to the Merry Mobile's site, I took some time and just you know, looked at all the various tablets I could order to demo to you, and this one just really stood out to me as looked like a really good deal, and I was very grateful that I chose it, and I've not been disappointed in playing with it over the last weekend. You'll get about 7 hours of moderate to heavy use on that battery. You'll get 8 hours of light use, and you'll get all of that. It won't cheat you out of that. Quality components, the volume up and down feels fantastic. The power up and the home button feel great. When you slide in your SIM card or your micro SD card, they snap in just perfectly. I mean, just good and solid. You can tell it's a well-made tablet for the price that we pay. It does have the drawbacks of having a lot of useless apps that are in the Chinese language. Again, that doesn't mean that there aren't people out there that can benefit from that, but I cannot. And the majority of people who will buy this will not benefit from those apps that are below my finger, or my hands here, right down there. You just won't benefit from them. One of the things I would say, I ship products, and so I weighed this. I actually weighed this on my state-approved scale, so I knew exactly what the weight was, and it's 1.3. That is very comparable to many of the ASUS products, the A700 and so on. Very comparable in size, in the physical size, and in the width, and in the weight. However, it just feels a little heavier. I don't know why. When I take my other tablets and I put them on the scale, I see the very same thing, 1.3. It is the weight that it is, but it just has the feel of a slightly heavier tablet. Now, doesn't make the tablet clumsy or anything like that, and it doesn't really weigh more. It just feels that way, and it lacks an HDMI port. I really wish that it had an HDMI port. That would make it just a real benefit to me and maybe to some of you too. Overall, the way that you would obtain this tablet is you would go to www.merimobles, MERIMOBLES.com. Okay, marymobiles.com. That's where I buy them from. I get nothing for this. It just happens to be where I buy it. There are a few other places you can get it. I've seen it on Amazon for a little more, and you can get it where you feel the most comfortable. Again, this is the Teclast, and I'll put that up again here. It's T-E-C-L-A-S-T T-pad, and its model is the X98G or 3G, like that. X98 3G. You'll have to forgive my grammar, and it's been a while since I've posted. I do have another video coming up regarding a Chinese produced phone, and I've been very, very impressed with that, and it's smoking fast, and it should come up in the next couple of days. But for now, what you're looking at is the Teclast X93 3G. It is $250 at Mary Mobiles. Again, it is a 1.83 gigahertz processor. That's a 64-bit processor, Intel Atom Bay Trail, and it comes with 2 gigabytes of DDR3. The graphics, again, finally, are 2048 by 1536. High definition quality tablet. Thank you very much.